got till it's gone. It'd be a paradise to put up a parking lot.
Mr. Sturgeon.
Thank you, Mayor. I just have two good news items. First off, most of you know, but I wanted to announce it publicly that the state Senate and House has funded our Seaplane Base project at $500,000, subject to the governor's veto. So it has to go through that pin. And as you know, we were approved last year, and he did veto it due to COVID-19.
Okay, so the Seaplane Base is coming.
Come on.
Now, I'm sure most of you saw I posted a poll asking the residents how many people have actually been in a seaplane, okay? And there was a reason why I did that, and some people picked that up because they came back with some comments trying to defend the Seaplane Base, all right? 98% of those people have never been in a seaplane, okay? I don't know what the thought process is behind this seaplane base, and someone had brought it up. They had said that, you know, look at what it did for Tavares, okay? Now, Tavares is known as the Seaplane City of America, okay? You know, I don't know what their thought process is behind this. They're thinking that maybe it's like Field of Dreams. It's going to be the Lakefront of Dreams. Exactly.
Is Tavares, is there downtown on that lake though?
Yeah, basically.
Okay,
yeah.
But it's completely different ballgame.
So,
And they also
you
have
know,
a little train that runs them outdoor.
The defenders of the Seaplane Base are saying that if we have the Seaplane Base there, that rich people in seaplanes are going to come and land in St. Cloud. They're going to go to Krabby Bill's and then take a 10-block walk up to the downtown area.
Down to Florida Avenue.
Right.
You
Are
know,
they
straight
down the
right
new,
down.
the new Florida Avenue path, then walk over 10th Street and get lost down to downtown?
You know, the defenders are like, you know, well, if they build it, then
They'll
people
come.
will build things around the
Have they
lakefront.
talked about how much money this is going to be?
It's $500,000 to build it.
But what
all
land
right?
is there to build on right around that lakefront where it will be? Is there
I'm
much?
not sure where they exactly said they want to put
I
it.
thought it was going to be at Chisholm Park.
No, that's a different
Do they really
Seaplane
think they're
Base.
going to bring in
Huh?
$500,000?
There's two?
Yes.
Like,
At least I believe that it's a different one. I could be wrong.
they really
because-
think there's going to be
I thought it was
$500,000
gonna
of
be
revenue that's
Chisholm
ever
Park.
going to come back out of that. They really actually think, and
Well,
how
see-
many, 50 years?
They're going to get funding, so the government's going to, or the state's going to fund the Seaplane Base, okay? So that's being paid for. But the thing that I have the problem with the most of it is that, yeah, they're going to fund it, but then you have to maintain it. You have to pay a harbor master to be down there to take care of it and make sure the planes land and everything like that.
This is going to be another
Oh,
citywide internet
And I bet the residents,
scenario.
if
I
they just
know
go
it.
over houses, that people are going to love
Okay, at
that.
least
Yeah.
the people use the internet.
We
Who's
tried.
going to use
We
the...
tried.
Yeah, well, yeah.
What houses are these seaplanes going to be going over? Is there residents that
Exactly.
are going to be affected?
And that's the thing. They
You have
think,
me living on a lake and you're going to be going over my house all the time?
they think that this is like a tourist attraction here. And the sad truth is that there is no tourist attraction in St. Cloud. Rich people in seaplanes are not going to land here to come
St. Cloud.
check out the St. Cloud
Yeah, we're the freak
lakefront
show here, boo.
or
Like,
or come into downtown
I mean,
St.
they might come for
Cloud.
us, but.
You know, and
I would-
granted, you know, downtown is revitalized a little bit. I mean, it is much better than it used to be. I remember what it used to be. It's much
Yeah,
more beautiful.
it is.
We have some great restaurants downtown, but that's it. There's nothing that's gonna like, oh, I have to fly into St. Cloud and
There's
and-
nothing
It's a
that we
long walk.
offer here.
Right,
Well,
10
there's
blocks, 10 blocks.
There's
That's a
nothing that
long
we
walk.
offer here that someone that already doesn't have that doesn't already
Yeah.
offer.
Yeah.
You know, listen, I
You can't
love,
compare-
And
like,
not
I
10 block
adore,
walk.
I genuinely adore, and I shop a lot and eat a lot in downtown St. Cloud. Me personally, a lot of these shop owners and these business owners are phenomenal citizens.
Yes.
And they put their hard-earned money, every penny back in the community, their blood, sweat, and tears, because most of them man their own places, you
Yeah,
know?
they have to.
But with that said, the God's honest truth is, what do we offer that other small towns just don't? I don't understand
and
it.
with a less
It's
walk.
just-
10 blocks
10
is a
blocks is a long walk.
I'm sorry.
What,
it's
you gotta
not-
put a little trolley down the middle of Florida Avenue?
And
Maybe we
there
should
goes
tell
more
them
money.
to
And there
do
goes
that.
more money.
We should tell them to do
I
that
had
before
heard
they do
that someone had
sidewalk.
mentioned that they could do scooters, they could do anything to bring
So
people
rich
downtown.
people are
So
gonna
a
ride
rich
scooters.
person with a
Right.
seaplane is gonna hop a scooter.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It just
You know,
doesn't make
a
sense.
decent seaplane is about
Is there going to be somebody
$300,000.
running the scooters then
Is
too?
this,
Like, is
let
that?
me ask you this. Am I off on when I say this? And maybe I am. I don't know. Is this the work of a few people who are semi-rich they're rich enough to own the seaplane, but they're not rich enough to build the seaplane port, and they're asking the government to do it for them. Is that what I'm?
Well, I know of
Massive.
at least one citizen in St. Cloud
You do.
who operates airplanes and could, benefit from this being there. And I'm not sure, if he has anything to do with it or not. I don't know what the thought process is behind this, except for what I've heard from people, which is they think that it's going to, benefit the
It's too far to
lakefront.
walk. In the middle of summer, think about that, in August, can you imagine 10 blocks?
I see walking from
We
store to
don't-
store.
I mean,
we don't
what,
have a
those,
tourist
those
attraction
blocks
for
are what?
people to come
Are they
there.
quarter-mile blocks?
I believe so.
Well, 10 city blocks is a mile.
Yeah,
I mean, that's
it's almost a mile.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
it
10
is a
city
mile.
blocks
It
is
is a
a
mile.
It'll be a mile walk or
A
a
mile
bike
walk in
ride or
August.
whatever.
I'm gonna take a mile walk in
Not a
August.
chance.
Not
No,
even
they'll
a-
call an Uber from the lakefront and bring them downtown.
I mean, if somebody mentioned that they saw several of them flying over in the last month, and I'm down here a lot, and I haven't seen that.
Yeah, I've never seen
I
that.
don't know. Maybe it's just me. I don't know. And then other people mentioned that there's one in Kissimmee. I can almost see that.
Yeah,
there's also
there is a
helicopter rides in
seaplane base
Kissimmee
in
too.
Kissimmee, yeah.
Yeah, but there's helicopter
Kissimmee
rides,
is
there's
a
airboat
tourist
rides.
attraction.
Yeah, there's
We
airboat
call
rides.
West Kissimmee the tourist trap because
Yeah.
that's where
Is
they
that
go
all
to
it's at?
stay when they
Sure.
can't afford to stay on Disney property.
Sure.
So,
Yeah, but there's things to do. There's a multitude of things to do. If
Right.
it's raining, I could go to do some of the museums, or I could go and do other things
Yeah.
like that.
you
If it's
go
not, it's beautiful.
bowling, you can go to
Right.
the movies.
But you know what? If it's beautiful out, I'm going to go ride an airboat at Bayou Creek Airboat Rides. That's where I would go. And then I would literally go and I would ride a helicopter ride, or I would go and take a.
Kissimmee got stuff to do.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
a multitude of things to
Do
do.
the Sky Coaster at Old Town
Exactly.
or whatever.
Well, not me because I'm a chicken coop. But I can't do heights. So you can get me on the slingshots.
If we had
Mm-mm.
attractions down at the lakefront and we had restaurants down there,
Yes,
and it was like,
then I could see it.
yeah,
Right.
but we don't have that right now.
Right.
And, I just realized that some of the people that call the shots in St. Cloud that never really leave St. Cloud, they're always here, they work here, some of them do not live in the same reality as
No.
the rest of us.
Amen.
It just seems like a very odd way to spend money. It just doesn't. I can think
I
of
don't-
so many other things that
So
that
is
money
there
would be
Is there
better.
something we can do to stop this, because this is.
It's already
No, it's
done.
coming, yeah, it's coming.
2 years
This is
in,
ridiculous.
It's 2 years in the works, by the way. Listen, and here's the thing. I am not slamming Carby Bills. I happen to like them. I actually eat
we
there
had
quite
a
a bit.
great,
Yeah, we
great
had-
lunch there
yeah.
the other day.
We've had many phenomenal laughing evenings out back on the beautiful thing, watching our water.
I really like my vegetables.
I do, but I gotta tell you, it would be nice to have other things there, other options there, and if we were gonna build that up, I could see it,
Yeah.
But I mean, really, right now it's like crickets,
Yeah.
I mean, as nice as it is, that's pretty much
It's
the
the
only
only
thing that
thing.
Seaplane's gonna go to.
well,
And
And-
downtown is not enough of an attraction that people are going to go
It's
out
too
of their
far.
way to come to St.
It's too
Cloud.
far. Too far.
And I like to walk, and I'm
Yeah,
telling you, it's too far.
listen, if there was one Michelin star restaurant here, it would make it more plausible.
Well, then
Right.
you got bougie
But-
people coming to a bougie place, and I'm down for that.
Yeah, because it's just not. The St. Cloud is not there yet. I don't
No.
necessarily think it couldn't get
Well,
there,
It's a center place.
but it's not
Don't forget.
anywhere close to being able to support something like that. It's just not.
Yeah.
Randy, you're wrong. The new logo is gonna bring people in. I've
It's the
got
modern.
it. I've got it. The logo is gonna get the people in the seaplanes to come here. Why did they put
Why did
seaplane
they
in
put
the logo?
logo?
They can add it, because all they have to do is get clip
Missed
art.
opportunity.
Wait a minute, no. All they have to do is get a clip art and just add it on like a sticker.
It only costs $100,000 more.
I want purple this time. I want purple.
There's one other thing, about downtown, all right? They want to think of it as a tourist attraction and that rich people in seaplanes are going to land and come to downtown St. Cloud and hang out, okay? They just did, Main Street just did Cloud Cash, okay? And the reason why they did Cloud Cash was to get people to downtown, okay? So if we can't even get our own residents to come down to downtown on a regular basis, what makes you think that
So it's
rich
fly
people
lane.
in seaplanes are going to come to St. Cloud to go to the downtown area?
Well, I mean, we come down here often and we end up eating at the same one,
Three or
four
four
restaurant,
restaurants.
maybe
Yeah.
three. It just depends. But
Well, for number one, their hours are available.
Yeah.
That's number one. Number two, the environment is conducive to being able to bring your son or your grandchildren or your
Yeah.
children or, number three, we're big on outside eating.
yeah.
We really are.
Yeah, we
Even
are.
before COVID, we, I don't know,
I agree.
I love to sit outside.
Yeah.
I love to soak up the fresh air and the environment. I love to people watch. I think it's beautiful. Not every place offers that.
Yeah.
And then too, I work, you know, my husband has a late hours, he has late schedule, so sometimes you gotta be open past 6 o'clock at night
Yeah.
for dinner, you know.
Yeah, and it does really limit us because we always either, you know, we all have different schedules,
Yeah.
and we usually aren't able to get together
So
until
between
like
7
6
to
and
9,
7,
yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
or at the earliest usually.
Almost 9, yeah.
And I just want to make it clear, we are not knocking the downtown
God, no.
restaurants.
We love it here.
We love the downtown
We come here all the
restaurants.
time, obviously, we're happy here, we
Um,
love it.
We're
Let's see,
just
my
saying that
earrings, my
St. Cloud
jeans,
is
my
not a
flip-floppers.
tourist attraction.
Yeah.
Okay, it's not. So, anyway, it just
We
blows
hope
my
it will
mind.
be one day.
We're
Yeah.
not park here, like there's.
Wait, why isn't there a Seaplane Base on Winter Park? And you have beautiful Park Avenue.
Yeah.
I mean,
I mean, that place is
I could
literally
definitely see a
famous.
seaplane
Sure.
going to Winter
Sure.
Park, whenever the.
But if that doesn't tell you enough right there.
Yeah, it just seems very odd.
It just blows my mind how out of touch some people in
Right.
this town are.
Well, that's why I asked, is it literally the brainchild of several people who could semi-afford it? And
Right.
maybe they've asked for it.
I
I'm
know-
just curious.
I know a good amount of wealthy people in this town, and I can't think of one that has a seaplane.
Do you think
I mean,
someone that we know of as fast might have one?